Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. First things first, please ignore my shirt. No affiliation with Texas Tech. No problem with Texas Tech. No affiliation. I feel no type of way about Texas Tech. This is just the shirt that I own. Probably got it at a thrift store at some point. Anyhow, welcome. I'm happy to have you here. We have the sun coming out. Welcome. Here comes the sun. Okay, you are a joy. You're an absolute joy to be around. You light up every room that you're in. Okay. Okay. So that's the first thing coming through. Sorry, I'm picking out my decks that I want for this reading. And I would like to introduce myself. My name is Danny, and I've been doing tarot for a while for myself and for others every now and then. And I'm just really excited to finally be in a position in my life, excited, grateful to be in a place in my life where I can now share. Also, I have, I'm about to go to the gym right after this, so I have my gym clothes on, and I put some like wrinkle releaser because this shirt was real wrinkly. Okay. One other deck that I'm wanting. Give her a quick shuffle. Today's Saturday. Saturday's quite the same. I don't know if that's the lyrics, but anyway, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's see what we got. I am quite excited. I am quite excited to kickstart my day in this way. I've just been kind of laying around, lounging around, doing nothing. Saturday, work has been work. Work has been work, and I got some news on Friday about my role and, you know, added responsibilities and everything. So just trying to really transmute that into something more positive. So let's do it. What do you say? So with that being said, you know, you may be in a similar position, kind of in a place where you're kind of wanting to transmute some energy that's been being sent your way, because that's life. That is life. Sorry. What are you to do? What's a girl or guy or they to do? Okay, I'm almost done picking out all my stuff. And I promise I'm gonna have a better setup at some point. You know, I'm just now getting started. Okay, let's see what is the energy here. The second house, you know, work. Not so much work, but you know, it's Taurus energy, so routine. What you do on your day-to-day, but Virgo's here too, so work. And I'm so bad. I still can't read all the planets. What the hell is that? What is this planet? I want to say is that Pluto? Give me a second. This is so embarrassing. Okay. Sorry. It is in fact Neptune. So we have Neptune here. We have Virgo energy, Neptune energy, Pisces energy, 6th house, 2nd house, Taurus. Okay. We had that sun card earlier, so I feel like we have some 5th house sun energy as well, Leo. Okay. We're about to come into Leo season. Very exciting stuff. I love this sometime. Whoa! Just had a bunch of cards fall. Let's see. This is interesting. So we have the world in reverse here. So definitely transmutation of energy here. We're going to turn this into something else. You're going to kind of flippity flip the script and see what's going on. We have the Fool here, so new beginning for sure. But then we are also met with this 9 of Swords in the reverse. So it's causing you some internal turmoil, maybe some stress, anxiety again. I think you know, that Virgo energy is kind of just giving like being awake in the middle of the night, worrying constantly, even if it's more internal, even if it's just kind of you holding onto those things. Okay. But you are on the right path. Okay. So we're on the right path, and you're being guided. Okay. Goddess guidance here, which just tells me, I'm going to pull a goddess card now. So I have this goddess guidance card. Let's see what we have to say here. But yeah, I feel like there's definitely like a shift in your current energy, maybe a change of direction of where you thought you were going. I'm also getting that you know what it is that you want. You know what you want your day-to-day to feel like. Again, with the 2nd house and the Neptune energy, I feel like you're kind of wanting like a very, like you do want some routine, but you want your routine to have some magic to it. Okay, you want a routine that feels dreamy, but that is still, you know, incorporating that Virgo, it's still like practical, and like you're still able to help people and help yourself and be of service to others, and you are somebody that you really want to help other people. You know, you're big on unity, and so you're big on making sure that everybody feels included, or you just kind of what's the word, by default you're just somebody who includes everybody, and you think about other people before you think about yourself, which can be a negative thing, but ultimately it is it is a good thing. Let me apologize into my microphone. It is a good thing because you know, it keeps you grounded. It keeps you grounded in the reality of you are, when we have this popped out with, like it popped out at me. So we have, sorry, I was finishing. I have really bad ADHD, I'm sorry. I was finishing. So it keeps you grounded in the truth, the ultimate truth that we are all connected, all things are connected. And, you know, when you interact with other people, it's important to treat them just as you'd want to be treated. Treat them as a friend. Try and help them if they need help, if they're asking for help. Do what you can. Of course, you know, don't pour out of an empty cup, and that's something that you know, and so that's why you're trying to fill your own cup through manifesting a day-to-day life that feels magical and that feels, you know, fulfilling to you. And that is a guarantee here. That is going to happen. You are on the right path. There's a lot of things here that are telling me, okay, you're on the right path and you're being guided. We have this card here. We have Lakshmi, bright future. Stop worrying. Everything's going to be fine. So, and I think that's in response specifically to this, you know, this energy that we're in here of worrying. You don't need to worry. Of course, it is. We have Michael Jackson in the house. Tell him that it's human nature. Why? That's just, it's normal, you know, to worry. So don't worry about worrying. If you're prone to worrying, you know, don't be like, oh, I gotta stop worrying. It's human nature. You're doing everything you can. You're doing everything right. So yeah, and we have, you know, elephants here. That may be significant. I know elephants signify, you know, strength and just. I actually don't know what elephants represent necessarily. I mean, when I think of an elephant, I think of, like, you know, they have good memory. They're strong. They're big. But I know, like, at least in my culture, like, something that, which I'm Mexican-American, and the women in my family, they always talk about, like, the 3 elephants, getting one that was gifted to you, buying one, and then stealing one. And you should have those 3, and if you have those 3, you have good fortune. So we have these 2 elephants here. I'm going to look up what the editing mode here. Sorry if the audio is not that good. But elephants, they signify, of course, like, I just think about, like, the Hierophant, wisdom, you know, ancient knowledge, and strength, protection, longevity, good fortune. So yeah, I just wanted to add that in there once I looked it up. So that's definitely, you know, playing into that sort of, that's what you have. You've been set up for something long term, for longevity, and something that's, you know, rooted in ancient wisdom, and it's protection and strength, and, like, it's beautiful. Okay, carry on. Speaking of animals, let's pull an animal card. Okay. Let's pull a spirit animal card. I have this really pretty deck here, this animal oracle. But this is really fun, good energy that I'm feeling. It's feeling like you're manifesting, and it's coming true. It's coming through, baby. This is, you know, confirmation. You are manifesting a life that feels just dreamy, fulfilling, and, like, you get to kind of escape into your own. It's like, okay, to me, it's given, like, maybe you're somebody who in the past you've struggled with escapism, or you're just kind of somebody that is a little bit of a space cadet, or you're kind of not a space cadet, but, like, you know, very much, like, in your own dreams. You're probably very intuitive, and you like to, you know, fantasize about the life that you want to live. You kind of live in a daydream state, so to speak, and it can be hard to intermesh those. I mean, you think about Pisces and, like, Neptune being ruled by Pisces, and then you think about Virgo and how they're, you know, opposites, but they're sister signs, so they're very much, like, go hand in hand, whereas Virgo, you know, can build this sort of life in a more practical way, and Pisces tends to build this life like a dream life, like a, you know. So what you're trying to manifest is, and then with the second house, you're trying to manifest a life like that is very practical, very grounded in routine, and, you know, you're sticking to whatever, and you're not escaping anymore. You're not escaping the day-to-day. You're trying to manifest it into your reality, but one that still has that same sort of, like, daydream feel. So, yeah, I was reading, or I was listening to this audiobook, Awaken from the Daydream. I really liked that book. That audiobook, I feel like it taught me a lot, and I like it. So let's see what spirit animal comes up for us here. This is a quick message, okay? I just kind of wanted to come on here and finally post a video on my new channel. I'll be doing a lot more of these, but just had a real quick message before I head out to the gym and get a good workout in. And so you're just manifesting that dream life, and it's coming in for you very quickly. You might be a little bit in your head, you may be a little bit worried, but again, fear not, you're being guided. You just need to remember to stay strong in your faith and know that you're on the right path. Okay. Oops. Why? Okay, and the way to do that is through gratitude and grace. Okay, we have turkey spirit. Turkey. Number 61. Give with gratitude and grace. I think that's funny just because of like Thanksgiving. That's probably why the turkey's out here. Let me read a little bit more about this. So that's one thing that was kind of coming in for me too, is journaling gratitude. That's one way to really stay grounded and to continue to manifest and to stay on that right path. And know, like, it helps with the worrying aspect. Again, you don't need to worry because you are being guided, and plenty of confirmation here that you are flipping the script here. You're taking charge of your own life, and you're starting to manifest these things through routine, through what you're going to do on a day-to-day. And we still have this Neptune energy of like being very dreamy and whimsical and in tune with your emotions and very just intuitive overall, and still being in that sort of dream state, but being able to channel it into your daily life. And that is awesome and beautiful. Let's see. Turkey spirits. Turkey Spirit's message for you is that you always have the potential for manifesting a rich reality, for the turkey represents generosity and a celebration of abundance through giving to others. So again, the service to others, that's confirmation there. You are somebody that is able to help people in very practical ways, but also you're able to help people in a very like spiritual way. Like you're very, you're a healer. Like you're somebody, your energy is very healing to yourself and to others in ways that are practical, through routine, through health and wellness, but then also through se me traba la lengua. 12-12 on the clock. 12-12 has been significant for me. So I'm surprised it hasn't come up, but maybe it will. So give freely without expectation and you shall receive, for the manifestation of abundance is happening right now. Align with it by sharing your good, flip the page here, your good fortune with others. Whether you give money, loving guidance, the gift of listening, or kindness in any form, immerse yourself in the flow of generous abundance, being a channel for turkey spirit and the desire of spirit to see all beings experience the blessing of plenty. So yeah. So that's exactly what I was talking about with the unity. I was also like, I just listened to it for like a brief second, but get that right message, and it's all you need to know. And this is from another book. It was about manifestation or something. But they were talking about unity and the importance of getting into that energy in order to manifest, because you really need to remember that you are not in competition with anybody. Okay, that's like that is a realm that exists here on Earth, but it's not. Avoid it. I would avoid it at all costs, because it gets you trapped in this cycle. And then the other book about awakening from the daydream that I was listening to, that one also talks about the jealous God realm, and how that's one of the realms of reality that you can fall into. So it's important to stay in this sort of energy of gratitude and grace and giving without expecting anything in return. because when you stay in that, it's like a continuous, never-ending flow of, you're giving to yourself. Anytime you give to others, you're still giving to yourself, because we're all very connected. And it may not feel, I understand, the world we live in can be a little dark. There's bad things, bad people, bad energies, so to speak. Actually, let me correct myself. It's not that people are bad. It's not that, the things that are happening, or, it's an energy. So it obviously channels through physical vessels and everything, but it's an energy at the end of the day. So be wary of that always, but you are protected and you're guided. So really, you don't need to worry about it as much, but it is out there. So, give with gratitude and grace from a wellspring of love and compassion, knowing that Spirit will respond by giving you all that you need in this moment and all moments to come. And this is the protection message. Are you giving in order to receive in any kind, keeping tally of how much you have given and what is owed to you? Yeah, see, like, doing that is just going to build up resentment. Like, that is giving, like, jealous God realm. Where you're kind of like in this mindset of like, okay, well, I know that I'm supposed to give to others, so like, let me give. But it's like, okay, nobody else is giving, so like, what, what's up with that? And then like getting upset, getting all in your head, and it's like, that's not helping anybody, This is not the way to experience abundance. When Turkey Spirit is in the protection position, it is a reminder to let go of any perception of scarcity or fear that if you give too much, you will not have enough for yourself. Use your spiritual practices to reconnect with Spirit and remember how it feels to embody abundance, and you will give as much as needed right now. Know that whatever you need to fulfill your stores is coming to you right now. Love, prosperity, knowledge, and assistance from allies who are everywhere and want you to be in the abundance you seek. Turkey Spirit is here to tell you that everything evens out when you are aligned with the law of abundance as Spirit wants you to be. Abundance is yours. The world is yours. The world is yours. The world, that which you are coming into, is yours. Very exciting. Oh, I maybe should block this. I didn't think about that. I don't know. I'm new to this. We'll see. I'm not monetized right now or anything, so I'll probably just leave it. But reminder here, you're on the right path. I had a couple more decks, but I feel like that's the message there. We're doing good. Okay. Go ahead and look for signs today. Look for signs of anything that you saw here today for extra confirmation, but this in itself is your confirmation. Thank you. That was our message today. I'll see you next time. Bye.